It's time now for Truth or Fake, our daily fact-checking segment. I'm joined by Catalina Marchandiobreu. Welcome to the programme, Catalina. Now, today we're looking at some anti-Ukraine advertisements that have been seen in the United States, in Poland and Germany. Just tell us what all of this is about, Catalina.
The Observer's team spotted many advertisements, examples of false anti-Ukraine advertisement allegedly visible on billboards in the US, Poland and Germany. However, there's no evidence to date that these ads ever existed. We'll explain. So let's begin with this example. Here's a video from the United States in the middle of Times Square. An anti-Zelensky billboard ad allegedly displayed in the middle of Times Square on November 2022. Where it seems to be an ad spot for the American Museum of Natural History. They write, "Mars is not a chocolate, Milky Way is not chocolate, a black hole, the guy from Ukraine," where you see a photo of President Zelensky. So a little play on words there. Apparently an ad for the 150 years of the American Museum of Natural History, with the logo of Fox News right in the corner of this video. One of the original posts was found in this Twitter post from November 8th, 2022, where the video is no longer available, and it was even shared on Facebook by no other than the Russian embassy in Bangladesh, where they say they shared the same false ad, and this false ad even reached French crowds on Twitter that claimed to show a real-life anti-Zelensky ad in the middle of Times Square.
Sounds a bit unlikely, doesn't it? How was the Observer's team able to get to the bottom of all of this then, Catalina?
First things first, Tom, we contacted everyone involved. The New York Museum of Natural History affirmed that it was a fake video spreading erroneous information. They also said that there's no advertisement of our museum being shown in Times Square. This is also unauthorized and inadmissible of the museum's logo and identity, so debunking those claims there. We also contacted Fox News, who also denies the link with this fake ad. They said that this video did not air on Fox News channel and was not posted on Fox News Digital. Finally, if you go to the official website of Times Square, you could find a list of all of their advertisers in the billboards, and you could check for yourself that there was never an anti-Zelensky billboard included in this list. And Gary Grossman, who's the co-founder of Silvercast Company, in charge of the billboard that would have broadcast this anti-Zelensky ad, he also told our team that this ad is a fake. So we can only assume that the point of these false ads are Russian propaganda, trying to prove that the West isn't as supportive of Ukraine as we thought.
Looks like someone's been playing with a bit of a Photoshop application there. Now, let's move on to Poland, because some similar fake ads have also made a bit of an appearance there, haven't they?
There's this so-called advertisement in the subway in Warsaw, Poland, where the Polish army is allegedly recruiting Polish citizens to fight in this video, where you could see they're recruiting Polish citizens to fight in German Leopard 2 tanks against Ukraine. The ad right here in Polish says, "Defend Polish native lands, become a tank man, protect Poland in Ukraine," with this fake news logo at the bottom called 60 Minutes, maybe once again. So this fake ad has become mostly shared by Russian Telegram channels and groups. This one was originally in French, circulating since February 3rd, where they describe the ad. That what stands out in this caption is that they said, in other words, Poland no longer hides its territorial ambitions in Ukraine, which Russian media labeled as fully demonstrating the imperial ambitions of Warsaw. So a fake ad that was all over Russian media as well. We have some examples right here claiming that the Polish authorities allegedly are trying to recruit citizens to fight in Leopard 2 tanks. Tom.
Okay, so what's the debunk behind that ad allegedly spotted in Warsaw?
Polish media debunked these claims, and they took this picture right here that was taken at the Centrum subway station in Warsaw, Poland. They took this recent photo where the fake ad was allegedly placed, which also shows a completely different dog adoption ad, so nothing to do with the war in Ukraine. The video that we also showed is a fake ad. It was also taken from an old publicity video in in this subway station. You could see this real ad right here. This is from an old publicity from 2017. If we compare these two photos, it belongs to this book that was released in October 25th, 2017. So the pictures they used were from an old ad from 2017. So this is just another move by Russian propaganda to show, to mislead people into thinking that the West doesn't support Ukraine. But for more examples, you can find many more from this investigation conducted by the Observers team at France24.com. Tom.
Okay, Catalina Marchand-Diabero, thank you very much indeed for today's edition of Truth or Fake.